Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Claudiana and I love to teach everything manifestation and living life in the vortex, happily ever now, and getting the results you really want. So there are two parts of manifestation. One is being happy, living in the vortex. Another one is being specific with your thoughts, and those two together really bring our manifestations and the life we love into reality and fast. So, naturally, I'm a minimalist, and I was thinking about this that we can use our thoughts in a minimalist way, declutter our mind, and then choose a thought that feels natural to us and repeat that thought over and over again. Instead of having a bunch of negative thoughts throughout the day, we're focusing on that one specific thought. So that thought could be, let's say you want to manifest your SP, and the SP is living a different life than what you want them to be living, which is with you. Let's say they have a third party involved with somebody else. So, in that reality, you want to ignore what's happening. What is, it just really doesn't matter. We can pretend to choose another reality. We can choose a thought that matches the reality that we want and think it constantly. And that person has to conform because they just received the idea, and that seems like their idea, that they're in love with you, that they have to be with you, and they just cannot help but call you, text you, and really be obsessed with you, let's just say. Because when we're in love, and sometimes it becomes like an obsession, a good obsession. So we want to choose a thought. Let's say we think they are obsessed with me, and we think this thought over and over again, and that thought becomes familiar to our mind, and that thought becomes a thought with momentum, which then has to manifest. It is law. So we can choose any thought we would like to experience. We can choose a thought, I'm always happy. I'm always living in joy. I'm always wealthy. I'm always living in peace. I have peace, love, joy. Let's say you want to raise your frequency and you want to manifest, instead of chaos, you want to manifest peace, love, joy. So you can repeat those like a mantra: peace, love, joy, peace, love, joy, love, joy, peace, joy, peace, love. And you use what you naturally think. So the thoughts you naturally would think if you would be living that truth. And you just repeat those thoughts over and over again throughout the day, and they will surely manifest. So the key is, though, when contrast happens and we're not living what we want to persist thinking those thoughts anyways, because once we pass that contrast and we think it in a way that we want it to be, that's when it's like we just match the vortex. We match our inner being's thoughts, because our inner being is constantly thinking positively, and we're out here thinking negatively, facing reality. And we're out here, we're saying, no, this is like, they don't want me, I don't have the money, I don't have the health, I'm not in peace, these people bother me. There's many different situations that we're living, and we're facing reality. If you want to become a master of your reality, you want to master the skill of telling the opposite story, matching your inner beings. how does my inner being see this? What do they think? What does source think? So source, which is us, but our non-physical self, they are able to multitask. They are able to not focus in what isness. They are able to focus on our desire, which is usually the opposite of the contrast. So to bring something about in our life, we have already manifested it in the vortex. All we're doing is matching the thought with the vortex. And we're practicing it over and over and over again. So you want to tell that new story. You want to tell the story only the way you want it to be. So let's say you want to improve your financial life. You really, for money, it's such a big subject collectively that a lot of people are thinking thoughts of lack. So you're going to have to every day tell the new story. Tell the wealth story. Tell the I have the money story. Tell that this is how much I have in my bank account, for example. And with practice, this story starts to manifest in many different ways. You start to get money from many different areas of life. Even the people around you, they start to thrive because you're the one telling the inner being story. And that story is just super powerful. We can literally create any story in the whole planet, for example. We can improve things through our thoughts. That's how powerful we really are. It's so simple. You're just so powerful. And sometimes we don't allow our power to come through. We're so bogged down by negative news. We're so bogged down by everybody around us telling negative stories. We're so compelled to tell it how it is. We're always living in that blah, 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 blah story. You know, like if you're telling that story like, I'm just not good enough. Things just never go right for me, and like this happened to me, and I just never understand what I need to do. I don't get it. This is hard. Some people get it. I never get it. For me, things are hard. And really, like, why? Why are you doing that? Stop telling those stories. And everybody's telling those stories. When you meet with others, they're just telling those stories. They're like, this is wrong, and I was sick, and like my car is not working or whatever. We're compelled to tell the negative story over and over again. And this is really problematic because first, it causes more problems to show up. It causes our health to decline. It causes friction in relationships. So if you want to become really powerful, really unstoppable, for things to just flow your way all the time, you gotta tell them the amazing story. You have to be the one. You cannot wait for other people to start telling a new story, right? Sometimes we're waiting like, we're influenced by others, or like they're telling that story. Maybe when they start telling a better story, then I have permission to tell a new story. You want to leave all that out. Forget about the peanut gallery. Forget about what others are always thinking and saying. And you be the thought leader of your family, the thought leader of your life, the thought leader of your children, the thought leader of your partner, the thought leader at work, the thought leader on the planet. You literally can create everything. Just wake up and tell stories that you want to live. I'm so amazing. I'm the best. Everybody loves me. My life just goes perfectly. Everywhere I go, people just love me. And I love people. And everything just goes my way. The traffic goes my way. I drive my favorite car. People are good to me. People are good to each other. People love each other. Everybody's thriving. The whole planet is thriving. People everywhere, they're nice to each other. Families are together. Families are happy. Partners are committed to each other. My partner is committed to each other. All partners are committed to each other. Everyone is living their best life. You just start to begin this amazing story, and it just keeps growing and growing, because that's how your inner being is always thinking. Your inner being is never saying like, this person is annoying or this person is not worthy of love, be upset at them. They never say this. So you want to match your inner being story, which is just a fabulous, fabulous story. And what you have to do, you just think simple thoughts that are like first grade thoughts, first grade sentences. I'm amazing. I'm magical. I'm always in the vortex. I just know what to do. I know how to be in the vortex. I know how to match my inner being. I just really know. I'm so good at this. I'm a master at manifesting. I'm a master at life. I know how to do this. I can do anything. I'm super productive. I'm super amazing. Things just are always working in my favor. I always get the money I want. I'm always rich. I've always been rich. Everybody on the planet is rich. So to that level where you're just telling the incredible story over and over and over again. It's really that simple. Can you tell a new story? I believe you really can. Everybody can tell a new story. And that's just the way it is. So you just flip things around. Your children are crying. No, you're like, no, you're happy. You're happy. You're happy, you're happy, you're happy. You're just happy and you're happy. And you will see this is the easiest way, because kids are so in tune with source, with being source, that they immediately respond to this kind of thinking. So what do we do instead? We're like, oh, this kid is annoying. My kids drive me crazy. No, it's just so simple. All you're doing is like, you're happy. You're happy, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. You love me. You love me, you love me, you love me, you love me. No matter what is happening in the 3D, it's old news. Just let that go. Don't look at that anymore. Stop being compelled with the physical reality that you really don't like. You're like constantly just being, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I don't want this. You're waiting for the universe to give you something. Well, you're the one creating everything. So what are you going to create? How far are you going to go? You can go indefinitely telling the old story, living miserable, or you can be so happy. You can be so joyful. You can be an uplifter. You can uplift others. You can uplift yourself. Don't wait for others to uplift you. You're waiting for somebody else to tell the story for you, the uplifting story. You're waiting like your partner to uplift you. You're waiting for somebody to uplift you, to make you do the things you want to do, to get in the vortex for you. You want a teacher to get you in the vortex. You want somebody else to influence you into the vortex. But you just don't have to do that anymore. Just put that down. Put that old thinking down. You know how they say, like, your friends influence you? Just stop waiting for your friends to influence you. Stop waiting for the high frequency people to come in your world and like, hello, be happy, look, like life is amazing. You can just really create it the way you want it to be. No, but my reality is just it's not the way I want it. I don't have the job yet. I don't have the business yet. I don't have the money yet. Like, how am I gonna buy the house? I just can't. This is just not right. It's not me. It's not for me. I'm not good enough. I can't make more money. This is the money I make, and that's it. Well, guess what? You're creating that. You're telling the reality. What should it be? That's what you're doing. You're telling your reality, don't give me the house. You're telling the reality, don't give me more money. You're telling the reality, don't give me my life partner. You're telling the reality, create it this way. Do you want to continue that? I don't think so. So, and nobody's coming to change the story for you. I can tell you every day, this is what you need to think, but I cannot think the thoughts for you. That's why we're so free that we can choose bondage. We're so free, it's our nature to be free because nobody else can think for us. Nobody can think, in my mind, I'm gonna create this video. Nobody can just come in my mind and tell me I can do this, or I can wait for somebody else to come and tell me. Why don't you make a video? Why? I can be the leader. I can be the thought leader of my life, of my family, of my friends, of my children. My children are thriving. My community is thriving. They always get what they want. They always get what they want. I always get what I want. Being creative is so easy for me. Being creative is so easy for us because it's who we are. We're just naturally creative and we come in different versions. We're similar, we're almost the same, but we have like specific personality traits. And those are the genius areas. That's what makes you specially genius. You're already genius, but it just gives you the flavor, like a different kind of tree or a different kind of flower. And all you have to do is, okay, if I were to have this life, if I were to be a peaceful person, what would I think? What would I think? What would I think? I would think, I feel it. I feel just so at peace. I feel ease. I feel flow. I feel happiness. I feel joy. I'm just so joyful all the time. I'm jumping for joy. Because joy is our nature. We're just naturally joyful. Have you seen a baby? They're just so joyful. They want to take everything in. They just want, like, they can't stand almost the beauty of this planet. And we can get ourselves to feel that way all the time. And we do it by the repetition of the thought we want to live as if we already have the desire. You see how simple it is? Getting in the vortex. How does that feel? It feels exhilarating. It feels amazing. It feels like love. It feels like passion and excitement and joy. You can just tell yourself how you feel. You don't have to wait for the feelings. You can just tell your mind, I'm so joyful. I'm like the happiest person on the planet. I'm just unstoppable. I'm just exuding joy all the time. What do you think is going to happen if you think, I'm always joyful, I'm always happy, I'm the happiest person on the planet, I'm the healthiest person on the planet, I'm energized, I'm smart, I have brilliant ideas, my mind is brilliant, I just have it all. I have it all and I have it all the time. Everything just goes perfectly for me. My life is perfect. My life is amazing. And so, really, to wire in a new thought very quickly, we can focus on 1 to 3 thoughts and repeat those over and over again. Those are like a repeated thought, a repetition thinking. We're just thinking, the same thought. So let's say I want to manifest being in the vortex. I'm always 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 in the vortex. I'm just always in the vortex. I'm in the vortex. I'm always in the vortex. I'm always in the vortex. I'm 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 in the vortex. So you create like a loop of thinking, and a thought with momentum has to manifest. So you will just start to get so much clarity because you're letting go of the clutter. You're minimizing your thinking into one stream of thinking where you make one thought so potent, and then it has to manifest, and you will just start to feel so uplifted, so amazing, so exciting. Or you want to manifest something physical. I have a perfect job, or I have this position. So you just repeat that thought over and over again. I'm working as a manager, let's say. I just have the best job. I'm a manager. I'm a manager. I'm a manager. I'm a doctor. 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 So what happens is your mind takes this, it becomes familiar, it becomes a part of your identity. And let's say you haven't gone to school to be a doctor yet, then you will feel compelled to go apply for jobs. It becomes easy. You have clarity, you have source making everything happen for you. You're just getting in the way with your inner being. You're matching that. And with repetition, why repeat it so often is for fast results. Yes, we can wait, we can let things be, we can just get in the vortex, let things come when they come. That's also fine, that works. Could take years, but that's okay. Or we can just focus ourselves, and that speeds up the process. And I'm all about getting our manifestation as fast as possible because we don't want to wait. I want something. I want to know. I'm source energy. I'm deciding I want this. I'm going to repeat it because anyways, I'm thinking thoughts throughout the day. Most of the thoughts are just random, practice thoughts. So why not choose specific thoughts? I'm rich. I'm just so rich. I'm 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 rich. I always have so much money. I'm rich. I have this much money. I get this much money. I create this much money. Just money, money, money. Money is always in my life. So you're changing your frequency. You're changing the thought pattern, and the thought pattern manifests. The thought pattern manifests emotion first. The thought patterns just you just feel uplifted. You feel like when you clean out your closet, you feel so good. There's no clutter. You feel clear. This is the same idea. We're just doing it with our mind, and it's so simple because our mind is like a computer. It's a genius. You're just telling your mind, a genius mind, what to put out into your reality. What should your reality be? That's all you're doing. And I think everybody ought to do this because why not? We all want what we want. We're not going to let go of what we want. Why not get exactly what we want? We want friends. We create friends, and first with the thought. and then the repeated thought, and then we do the focused thinking, which is also so powerful. You sit down twice a day, 3 times a day, you focus only in one thought for 10 to 15 minutes. I have so much money. I have so much money. I have so much money. He loves me. He's in love with me. He's obsessed with me. She's obsessed with me. They want to be with me. They just have to be with me. They want to be with me. I have amazing friends. I live in my perfect home. I have this car. You're getting ahead of things. You're telling your reality what to be, and then you're compelled to take so much action because it just feels so much fun. Action is so much fun, and you're not pushing from scarcity space, but you're just moving forward in that beautiful energy that is you, in alignment with your inner being, what your inner being is already thinking, and you bring those two together. You're the leader. You're the thought leader of you, of your mind, of your life, of your finances, of your community, family members, parents. You can uplift every single person on this planet. You can change everything you want to change, and you cannot do it from scarcity mindset. You have to build up yourself. Don't wait for others to build you up. Just take this challenge for 3 days or 30 days. Take one thought that says, I have what I want. It's already manifested. And think that thought over and over again throughout the day, thousands of times, and do some of the focused thinking, and you will see that you will feel so compelled to move towards that, or somebody will feel so compelled. Millions of people will get out of the way. Millions of people will feel inspired to come and make this happen, because that's how powerful we are. Our thinking is sending out a signal. The other people receive it as an impulse, and it all becomes one, like a machine to get you exactly what you want. So, happy manifesting. I'm so happy that you're here, and I wish you so much love and just so much luck with everything that you're creating. You're powerful. Keep going. You got this. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. Love you so much.